I'm Victor, wildlife photographer and the voice behind Feather Frame.
I'm Serge, I run a production company and specialise in drone piloting. Together we're combining our skills to bring you an entertaining platform where you watch us as we delve into visual wildlife storytelling, from here on the ground to high up above.
No scripts, no guarantees. It's 2 cameras, a drone, and whatever the wild gives us.
Join us for epic animal moments, strange behaviours and plenty of laughs along the way.
Welcome to Wildlife BTS. What about the grebe? Do you have any shots of that?
So my shots weren't that good.
Is it all of it shit?
Pretty much. Yeah, if we work together,
Yeah.
we can come up with some good shit.
Look, this is our pilot. Obviously, working as a team takes time to get the workflow set up, and we're in the beginning of our journey. As we were concentrated on what we do best, capturing the subject, we were rather lazy and ill-prepared with the behind-the-scenes footage, which ironically is the storytelling behind the storytelling we aim to do here. The key is always to finish with a short feature documentary style piece. So we will no longer linger and let you enjoy the first episode about the Great Crested Grebe. At first glance, this looks like a bird sitting on water, which is already your first mistake. Those red eyes, they're not aesthetic. They're built for contrast, cutting through murky water and locking onto the movement you'll never see from up here. Watch the head. This isn't random. It's looking through the surface into a completely different world. It checks for direction and distance and chooses its prey. Feathers compress, squeezing out the air. It becomes less of a float and more of a spear. And suddenly, it's not subtle anymore. It often looks like what choking on a peanut feels. In reality, this is a display of confidence and precision. Grebe's beaks have very specific adaptation. It is thin and rigid with main purpose to hold and align for entry. By adulthood, they know by a fraction of an inch what size prey they can fit. What you see here is often overlooked by many in wait for the big catch. Snacking break. They would often go on a sniping mission for low-flying insects. It's just as enticing as a tortilla chips in the Mexican restaurant before you wait for your mains. Just like us, a drowsy commute to the next spot after a heavy meal, inevitable. Those wings barely get used. They need to stretch to keep the system ready. Now, you see, when you're built like a prehistoric torpedo, you make others wonder how and why when you fly. Practically no tail. Propeller-like feet are making it look like wings are doing absolutely nothing. This biblical sprint encourages the unfathomable spasmic altitude crawl, enabling the portal from this body of water to the next possible. Not a bird in water, a diver that tolerates air. Now, confidence sometimes plays a dirty trick on you. And just like you and me, some opportunities seem a sure thing, they just dissolve.